with more than 1 billion users and an app that's popular with people of all ages. But you likely know by now that YouTube isn't always the safest site for our children. YouTube responded to parents' concerns and last month launched an app just for kids. Joining us now to talk more about this is our techspert, as we like to call him, Dan Thompson. Dan, it's good to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to talk about YouTube Kids in just a moment. First of all, we were talking about this during the break. What is the #1 thing you hear from parents?
It is always this. It is, how do I protect my kids online? How do I know what they're doing online? And how can I step into that and make sure that it's what I expect and what I hope for with my kids?
Well, obviously, YouTube listened to those concerns, and they've done something about it. YouTube Kids. What is this? Explain it.
Yeah, so I don't know if you remember, several months ago we were kind of talking about this, and there was a big hullabaloo on the internet of, oh man, YouTube's now targeting children.
Right,
and so this is actually what that was. So the idea is this. It's an interface that's designed with kids in mind. So it's this tiled interface here. You can see it here. It's a tiled interface, bigger buttons, bigger things to click, so it's easier for kids to kind of wrap their heads around. But most importantly is there are parental controls built in so that you as a parent get to decide what's appropriate for my kids, what's not appropriate for my kids, and even so much as to say how long are they able to spend online and things like that. We have heard rumors that in the future this will give you some sort of reporting functionality so you can see kind of over time what they're doing online. So neat things to come, and it's definitely a nice service that they're providing us.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, parents need to know, should know what their children are consuming.
Absolutely.
I can only imagine that you're going to see a lot of traffic on this site.
I think parents can get excited about this because that's always what I hear is my kid loves spending time on YouTube, and when I get on there I see things that are inappropriate for them. So how do I guard against that? So I think this is a nice, safe, family-friendly way for you to let your kids sort of explore, let them learn the way children learn, but keep them in the bounds of reality while we're at it.
Exactly. Okay, are there any other tools out there though for parents when it comes to filtering what our kids are seeing?
Yeah, absolutely. So this does dig at that bigger question of, holistically, how do I protect them? So one app that you want to check out is called Mobicip. This is a service. This allows you to filter what they're doing on their iPhones, iPads, computers, whatever. That's an excellent service. And then another common question I get from parents is, so let's talk about movies for a minute. Like, how do I manage what they're watching as far as movies are concerned?
Right.
There's a DVD player and a subsequent service that goes along with that called ClearPlay. What ClearPlay allows you to do is literally you can put in any rated movie that you want, and as a parent you choose, okay, I don't want excessive violence, I don't want sexual situations, blah, 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 and it will on the fly filter that stuff out of the movie, which is pretty crazy. So you can imagine the movie The Matrix, fairly violent film, and they were able to play this on live TV using ClearPlay to ad hoc filter that stuff out. It was really fascinating to watch. It didn't rob the movie of the essence of what it was trying to get at, but at the same time cut out all the unnecessary stuff for your children.
Yes, because it's never fun when you're watching a movie and then
I know that awkward moment, you're like, ooh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much. Great information to pass on.
Yeah, no problem.
Techspert Dan Thompson, it's always good to see you. Thank you. 1 hour may not seem like a lot, but it does make a difference. When we come back, a list of